So as you guys know, I'm currently involved in a huge rebuttal against a YouTuber who is making up falsehood about me. But the video that you're about to watch was filmed by a YouTuber by the name of Lost Heidi. Lost Heidi has a channel by the name Lost Heidi. And Lost Heidi is a YouTuber based in Bogota who had the unfortunate chance to meet Marwa, just like me. And he's now blaming everybody for his problems. He's blaming me, he's blaming everyone, you know? So, guys, check out this video and then we will be discussing this further on the following video coming out. All right? So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe.
Hey guys, this is Lost Heidi, and I'm doing honor to my name. I'm Lost because I haven't been, like posting a lot. But it doesn't matter. I'm back. I'm back and I'm here. Okay. Um, I'm back for some reasons. I would like to say that I'm back just to keep you updated at the moment what's going on with my life, what I haven't been posting, but mostly, and I want to say this, is because I'm working. Being a lawyer and being a YouTuber, I have no idea how to find the time. So that's why I kind of, abandoned my channel. And even though I have been traveling, I have been doing my stuff, editing and doing all this stuff is extremely time consuming. I would like to be more with you. I would like to show you more of my life, show you more of Colombia because it's a beautiful country. But I don't know how to do it, actually. I don't know how to do it. Anyway, the reasons I'm here I have to say it's maybe a sad situation while I'm here because I'm coming here just to clarify some problems. Well, it's actually not a problem with me, but we have a person in common. We have someone who has been, or maybe we have been sharing, but not been sharing, but we have shared time before, some experiences. Maybe I have been in some blogs and whatever. So, guys, I'm coming here by mutuo propio. This means because I really want to do this. And maybe these are not the best circumstances just to come and say, but I think it's important just to do it because I can see there is a lot of people, many people affected by false accusations, by manipulations with you, actually with you guys who are watching all these videos and getting to know what's going on. I'm not getting paid. Nobody's forcing me to be here. I'm in Colombia. I'm in my house. I have a job. I have a normal life. So no, nothing like that is happening. Nothing like someone is coming and saying, "Hey, you have to do this video or that." No, it's not happening. I decided I want to do this because it's important people also to know. It's not like there is one version of the story, but there are plenty of versions. And sometimes these other plenty of versions, they all have kind of the same taste and same issue with this person. So I know right now you know who I'm talking about. And I also want to let you know how I met Marwa, how was the time that I spent with him, what I didn't like it. And this is not because I just want to come and accuse him about this or that, but it's because he's not taking responsibility for what he's making to people, and he comes like a person who is really helping and giving chances to people. But behind that there is the other side of the coin and there is the other side of the story. So that's what I want to tell you. Okay. So let me get comfy here because this is gonna take maybe some minutes. Okay, guys. So I met Marwa, I think, in 2022. At the end of that year, it was like I think November, end of November, starting December. I remember. No, I'm kidding. I think that was around 15, 20 December, something like that. When I met this guy, uh, I was in Medellin at that time. I was living in Medellin, but now I'm not because of working reasons. So yeah, we met through the platform, I think Bumble, and that day he texted me. I think he was staying on the area where I was living, which was Laureles, and he's like, "Hey, let's go and grab something to eat." So we went for dinner, and it's funny because we start talking, and he said to me before, like, "You know what? I have been living in Colombia before. I was living in Bogota, and yeah, that the first time he flew from Kenya was, I think he just arrived to Bogota. He was about to be a English teacher and all that. Coincidentally, I had a friend of mine, which I dated on maybe a year before that I met Marwa, and that guy was also from Kenya. Um, this guy, he told me that he had a friend, or that he had a no yeah, someone that he knew, and he had a YouTube channel, and he was in Dubai, he was traveling, he was doing things, or um with a camera, and sometimes this guy was like, "Oh yeah, you should come doing this and doing that." So at the moment I met Mara, I say, how many of you Kenyans emigrate to Colombia? Because it's not so common to find people from different African countries just coming to Colombia. I mean, it's not that common, and it could be also a little bit weird. So uh, he told me that he know Kevin. I say, okay, I I can't really tell you now the exact dates or something, but I think that in that year, maybe early, I was dating Kevin. Kevin was the guy that I met. He's from Kenya. He's from Nairobi, and he has a business in Bogota, and he's selling some clothes. And I mean, he has his personal business. He's doing his stuff. We met, and I think he's an amazing guy because he's extremely intelligent. He's a person who likes to read. He's a person easygoing. Um, so you can, share different kind of knowledge with him, different kind of food. So he was a very easy person, an easygoing person, and that's why we kept on going out. So yeah, that's the first thing I want to tell you. So when I met Mara in the restaurant, remember we were in crepes and waffles in Laureles. We went for dinner. He was like, "No, I can't believe it. You know him?" Just like, "Yes, we were dating not long ago." He was like, "No, I can't believe it. This and that, blah blah blah." I remember maybe the same day or the next day, he say, "I'm planning to go to Mexico. Why don't you go with me?" Mm, I think I say yes. Of course, I say yes because you saw me in Mexico. But the part, I don't remember if I was there after Christmas. I don't remember the exact days. I think it was after Christmas, and he say, "Okay, I'm gonna get you the one ticket, which is the going ticket to Mexico from Bogota, Mexico, and you buy the other one." And I was like, that's fair. I mean, it's okay. I mean, I just met the guy, and he's claiming he's a YouTuber. He likes to do this. He likes to do that. But the moment I left from Medellin, I told him, like, if you want, you can stay at my place because I'm not from Medellin. I'm from Bogota. So I was flying back just to share time or Christmas time with my family. I remember he agreed to stay at my place. And after that, he flew back to Bogota. So I remember we also met in Bogota. And I say to him, like, why don't we send a picture to Kevin? It's like, even though we're not in a relationship, because we were never like in a relationship, but we were dating. And he say, no, no, don't do that. I want to talk to him. He's my brother, because I have no idea how long they were living together or if they were helping each other. But I know they have like close friendship, and they also have another Kenyan group. There is another girl who she's also doing YouTube, and she was blogging also with Mara. I this moment I don't remember the name, but I know they were doing that. Anyway, Mara said that he was in charge to tell Kevin that he knew me and that we were about to fly to Mexico. I didn't find it so important at that moment. So I was like, okay, they know each other. Not like it's my friend or something. Um, and yeah, that's all. So at the moment that I arrived to Mexico, I asked him like, "Do you already talk with Kevin?" And he's like, "No, I don't think this is a good idea. Blah blah blah. It doesn't matter. It's not like I stole his girlfriend or this or that. You know, um, I have a different kind of perspective. I say, okay, I'm not getting into that. I have till these days a good relationship with Kevin. I mean, we're not enemies or something. We are good friends, or I mean, it's not like we're besties or something. But if I met him in the street, of course, we're gonna say like, "Hey, how you doing? How is life going? This and that. Let's go and get a coffee, and that should be fine." Okay, so I have nothing to complain about him. Um, but it's Mara who is claiming that everybody and this girlfriend think and this and that. So whatever. The moment I went to Mexico, we were I was traveling with him, and this was like the first time. So yeah, I remember that time I also had work. So I said to him like, sorry, but I have to do some stuff. I really need to finish this, and I need to work part of the day. So if you want to go and blog, do it by yourself. But he said no, that he's fine, that he just need to um, do some stuff. So I remember the days after we met Aaron and some friends. So Aaron, he was renting a house, and we spent the New Year's in that house. Um, and that's what we were doing. We were also going to some. I think you have all that recorded in the YouTube channel. Even though because I'm not posting that much, and also because at that time Marwa was posting. So we were with we were with Aaron, and yeah, it was Aaron. There was more people there, and that's where I met Aaron. Aaron actually, and we started to talk. We were really good friends because he's a good speaker. He's someone you can sit and talk about many things. He's also an old person, so he comes with a lot of stories, and it's nice when you have someone to talk and tell you about things like how's life going in different parts of the world. So it's nice. Also, I think maybe he has never been in Latin America because he was a little bit scared. So he has this Marwa channel, and then Marwa became his friend. So okay, Marwa is traveling the world, so maybe he's a safe guy just to travel and get in contact to. At this point, we're just getting to know each other. So what Mara didn't say to me is that he is turning on the camera and filming whatever he wants to film because he's very invasive with the camera. And he's doing this all the time, which is okay. I know I'm here, but I'm not used to the camera. I'm still a shy person. I don't want to be on the camera. And even though he told me I try to be the person who is you know filming him a little bit. I was trying just to be nice and doing this and doing that. So we were traveling, we went for margaritas. You have the Aaron scene, but also you can see that Mara, he's filming a lot of girls without the consent. We also were having a lot of discussions because this guy could be very unrespectful. So he doesn't care. So he's like, okay, I'm traveling to this country. I go on Bumble, I go on Tinder, I get dates with girls, So I invite them to eat, and the next you doing he's paying for tickets, but he just treats you like you are an object, and he just want to put views on the channel. So he's filming you like all the time. Um, your ass, your teeth, it doesn't matter which parts of the body. So he just go invasive, and it's annoying because I mean, if you have never been in front of a camera, if you have never been in this situation, could be a little bit annoying. So just to let you know that the moment we were in Mexico, eh, there were more girls there, of course, because I was not with these two guys. We spent time because I remember Aaron, he rent a house in Puerto Morelos, and those days we were in that place. It was nice. I have no, I mean, I don't really remember having a discussion with Aaron or something. Most of the time, I think it was too hard for me, so I was also sleeping. But the time we were sharing with, when the moment Aaron left, and then I was alone with Marwa, we had a lot of fights because he's gaslighting you all the time. It doesn't matter. So even though I'm a Spanish speaker, native person, if I was giving, directions to the taxi driver, he was just getting angry, and how can I say? And he was like, "Why are you saying that? I know what I'm doing. I'm also been traveling." Yeah, Mara, you have been traveling, but I'm the one who speaks Spanish, and I'm in Mexico, so I know how to deal with this. And he completely forgets that there is people that have also been traveling around the world. So in my case, I was living 4 years in Europe. I also know 30 countries. Sad that at that time I didn't have a camera to start recording on all that. But I was doing that. I was doing that. And whenever you want to guide the guy and tell him like, hey, we shouldn't do this, we shouldn't do that. Or even there was a moment where we wanna go. We're in Mexico and you're supposed to try Mexican food. But then he went completely Chinese food, and I said, I don't want to try this. I mean, Mexico has a bad reputation sometimes for food. And me going for Chinese food, I was like, no, this is not an option. I prefer to try something different. And if you don't do exactly what he wants you to do, he gets angry, he gets furious with you, he gets mad at you, he doesn't talk to you. So I was okay. So I was having a bad time. I think he recorded videos, and he's making people to think that, oh, we are all happy, we're all comfortable. And I don't know, it's a guy who is talking a lot of things. Even though at that moment I remember he had a video where there was a lady that he says this Colombian lady, he was pregnant from him. So he was talking all the time that no, that finally, but then this girl is asking him for money, and I don't know. He has so much drama sometimes in his life that I don't get it. I don't get it. But the crazy part is that when I was there, and he asked me if I could travel more with him, I said no, I have to go back because I have a job. I have things to do in Colombia, this and that. So that moment he gets annoying, but for me, and he starts going on Tinder and Bumble, and then he starts chatting. And I think the moment I left Mexico, he met Nina la japonesa,
I think that's enough. Yeah.
which is completely fine, guys. Like we were just hanging around, and it's fine. But don't be that disrespectful with people, because I was there. Even though I was paying my ticket coming back, I was paying some time for some food. I never asked this guy, okay, get me this, get me that. No. I mean, we went there together. He was filming with no permission. And he's making feel people like, like he's superior. Like just because he had a camera, he knows how to do it. But the moment you ask him to be a little bit respectful to you, he completely don't care about it. The days after I came to Colombia, I was in the hospital for 10 days. I received no message from him, and that's fine. You know, I was not expecting that. But then the only thing is, no, you should go on YouTube channel. So everybody, it doesn't matter which person, but If he meets you today, the next day he's telling you create a YouTube channel. I mean, that's maybe the positive stuff he's telling you to encouraging people just to do or to open a YouTube channel. So maybe yeah, he claims that, and he's kicking or at least pushing people in a positive way, which is creating the channel. But not because you're doing that, you have the right just to, saying that everybody's taking advantage of you. No, I think we went there in the days after he was texting. Oh, I remember I was texting him, and then he got mad. Like, no, I'm a traveler. You need to deal with that. I was okay, okay, buddy. There's no problem. But you don't come and say too much bullshit. You don't come and compromise yourself, and then you forget what you say. I think the most important from a person is the word that you have when you make a promise, or at least when you say you're going to say to do something. So if I'm saying I'm going to do it, be serious and do it. I mean, because that's the word from you as a person. I have been watching videos. I have been seeing some problems that he has with people. And this is not a coincidence because it's the way he treats people. I don't come here because I want this guy to close his channel. I don't come here because I want him just to, come and apologize to everybody. I'm definitely 100% sure he's not going to do it. And maybe making this video for me, um, it's gonna be bad news because even though I'm not popular on YouTube or on Instagram, you guys can come and just put all your hate on the comments. But it's fine. I assume that, and I want you to open the eyes. I mean, seriously, this is not coincidence that there is so many people, so many bad comments, so many um issues with this guy when he's scamming people, taking money from persons that he's from Africa. He's supposed to help people there, but then you got him, scamming, taking the money that it doesn't belong to him. He's taking girls and being very unrespectful. I mean, I just forget how to say that, pero irrespetuoso. So he doesn't care about the other. I mean, if I say no, he doesn't matter if you say no. So it's like, okay, I'm filming this video. It's me and my camera, and I'm doing whatever. It doesn't matter if you offer him something like a place, like your friendship, like no, doesn't matter. He wants to go and feel absolutely everything, even though it could be violating your intimacy. So, guys, for me, um, I also have to say that I met Aaron. Aaron is a great person, and I have nothing bad to say about him. Even though people were saying that, we slept together and this and that. He's like a dad to me, or like an uncle, so you can come to him. You can have a drink and talk about so many things. I met Ivan. Ivan is also a great person. I have nothing bad to say about them because the moment you say, "Hey, this is my point of view," they completely and 100% respect it. But if you say that to Marwa, he doesn't give a shit. He doesn't give a shit. He just come and he is in his ego is the first things. Even though like there's people that they have been studying, they know the world. I do speak four languages, even though he claims to speak Spanish and he speaks Spanish in a really bad way. Okay, he can order food, he can get to talk with people, but the way he speaks Spanish is not a good one. I don't know the way he treats girls, because that's what his channel was all about. It he was, you know and maybe now I can understand why there are so many um how can I say, so many tourists coming to Colombia just to find girls, because videos like he was posting with girls that maybe they were doing something to get some money, or just saying, oh, if you come to this city you're gonna get the best and the best prices with girls, with food. You can live here your American dream. And then you get all those tourists coming to Colombia and doing so many stupid things. So I think if we have no moral, if we don't care about nothing, okay, you can follow the channel. But if you just are gonna come to this channel and you don't give a shit about all the comments and the other part of the story, so you just want to hear his version, guys, I'm definitely sad because that's not what the world is offering. I think for him to be a person who has been traveling so much, because I have no idea how many countries he has been, but he had the opportunity that many they don't. And the most important thing when you travel is that you can open your mind. You get, you get receptive to how people behave, to new cultures, to new food, to different kind of stuff. He doesn't care. I mean, if he's like, I want to eat rice, then I want to eat rice. Even though you're in Mexico, you want to eat Chinese food, which is crazy. And I'm like, okay, you can do this. But then he's forcing you to do whatever he wants to do. And the moment you don't do it, then you're a bitch, then you're an ungrateful person. And this is not how you treat people. This is not how you treat people. We're not slaves. We also have a personal perspective. So in my case, I think uh, today we have no conversations. I never talked to this guy again. I regret going to Mexico with him. The only thing about it, and the only positive thing, is that I get to know people just because of him. And this was Aaron and Ivan. This was the people, and I'm happy because they were really nice. We still are friends, and even though we have different, perspectives, we can argue, we can be mad at each other, but not in the destructive way that he can be. So this is something I want to say. I didn't want to extend my version, so this is a almost 30-minute video, but I don't know, whatever it comes with this video, I will accept it. And the most probably, and sure answer is gonna be that we're gonna get in pay, that this is a lie, that we are ungrateful. He is not taking responsibility for whatever he's saying or whatever he's doing. And guys, it's fine. You guys believe whatever you can believe. This is not only me. There are many people out there. And just ask yourself a question, and why all the persons that are surrender or that they have been around Marwa, why everybody's fighting with him? I mean, is really our fault, or is just the person is whatever he's doing that he cannot get along with no one because he wants to impose himself? I think he's not even interested to have a friendship or a friend. So yeah, guys, this is maybe not the best video for me to come back, but I wanted to do it. I wanted to do it because it's not fair what he's saying about everybody. It's not fair what he's doing to girls. It's not fair what he's doing to his friends. And even though when you have a friend and you had a fight, you don't try to destroy your friends. This is not the way it's working. And I hope somehow life and karma is gonna teach him something. So that's all. And I hope next time it's gonna be different for me, for you, and I'm happy also to be back here.